Doma Sports Talk, worldwide, with some news from the world of boxing. So y'all know what time it is. You ain't in a rush to get concussed. Now, we're going to have a few videos coming at you. You know, the whole day, night. There's a whole lot of boxing coming up. But let's start with the heavyweights. And let's start with one of the most dangerous ones in the business. And that would be Lewis, the real King Kong Ortiz. Man got only one loss, and that was to Deontay the Browns bomber Wilder. Now, Lewis or real King Kong Ortiz looked good in that fight, and everybody know it. Right? I told you this is the guy who, don't even know how to work his iPhone because it's dust on it because nobody ever calls him. Right? So he's going to fight, and he's going to fight this weekend Rajvan Pajano. We know him because of a good fight he had against Joseph Parker. Now, some people, well, who's Cajano? Well, that's what happens when you're probably the most avoided heavyweight. You're fighting Cajanos of the world. Now, Cajano's 6'7" at least, so, it gives him a fight where at least you got to break a big guy down. I'm hoping that Lewis the Real King Kong Ortiz comes through this. Normally, I go for the underdog. But in a way, Lewis the Real King Kong Ortiz is an underdog. He's one of these guys that's avoided that the boxing industry tries to get out of there because he's dangerous. Like his little boy, Tasmanian Devil, my boy Taz, Guillermo Rigondeaux. When they're good, let's get them out of there and let's not talk about them as least as possible, right? Lewis the Real King Kong Ortiz, is also somebody, if you guys pay attention, but see, people pay attention to stuff, but then act like they don't, right? Lewis the Real King Kong Ortiz, you want to talk about relevant heavyweights. Let's talk with 5 relevant heavyweights, right? Relevant, who will not mention him. Let's start with Dillian White, who's fighting later on, right, against Joseph Parker. We're going to talk about that in another video. Dillian White wanted Deontay Wilder bad. Let's go! Remember? Deontay Wilder says, yeah, we can go. All you got to do is fight Ortiz, and then I'll fight you, regardless of what the mandatory says. Since then, Dillian White ain't never said nothing else about it. That's glaring. All right? All you have to do is beat up this old guy, and you get Deontay Wilder. Didn't happen. Tyson Fury, one of the most colorful and loud guys. Don't let nobody talk to him. About 6 weeks ago, Lewis the Real King Kong Ortiz said, hey, Tyson, you need a fight? I'll do it. Tyson has mentioned everybody, not him. Everybody, but not him. Even Deontay Wilder will not mention Lewis the Real King Kong Ortiz. Don't want to mention him. I haven't heard anything about it. Lewis the Real King Kong Ortiz came out directly at Tyson Fury. Nothing. Isn't Kubrat Pulev looking for an opponent because he couldn't get nobody, right? IBF mandatory opponent, right? I ain't heard Kubrat say nothing either, right? Those 3 top guys. Jarrell Miller, the 300-pound guy, real got up all of them in Joshua's face, anybody's face. Talking about everybody, right? Now, Jarrell Miller is suspect to me right now because he just wouldn't go to Bulgaria, just like your boy Dillian White didn't go to Bulgaria to face Kubrat Pulev because it's in Bulgaria. You go there, beat him up, you're the mandatory that can fight Joshua. People are not doing that. Jarrell Miller didn't do that. But if you need an opponent, because you won't go fight Kubrat Pulev, there's Lewis the Real King Kong Ortiz, the old guy, the one we like to call 48 years old. Those are 4 of the top guys who will not face him. Joseph Parker, luckily he's in the Dillian White fight, but I haven't heard Joseph Parker even say anything about Lewis the Real King Kong Ortiz. Those are the top 5 relevant guys, excluding Deontay Wilder, because he fought him, right? He fought Lewis the Real King Kong Ortiz, and he wasn't Deontay's mandatory. He was Joshua's mandatory, right? So those things, when you see that, think about it, guys. Show me any interviews or anybody talking about, I want Lewis the Real King Kong Ortiz. Anybody. And that brings me to what Lewis the Real King Kong Ortiz has been saying here before his fight. Because people are asking the question, like I told you, the reporter's going to ask him, well, whose fault is it between Deontay Wilder and Anthony Joshua in the negotiations? Now, I know some people would like this to just go away, this problem, right? Let's go away. Like those emails between Golden Boy and Ring Magazine. Let's not address it. Just let it go away. Why do you guys keep talking about that? Well, let me tell you why. Those are heavyweights. First, heavyweights. We're going to talk boxing. We're going to talk heavyweights. These are our champions. We almost got a unification match with our 2 champions out there, right? That's why it's significant. So you can't just not fight somebody and sweep it under the rug. Doesn't happen like that way. So you're going to hear about this often from everywhere. So I told you, if you guys gonna stay on the train until it crashes, that's up to you. Some people see the wall coming and jumps off before. The wall is coming, right? It's close. I don't even know why you're supposed to jump off now. And what I mean by jumping off is simply saying, hey, Joshua, we need to fight, man. Stop offering this guy something with peanuts like that, right? 40%, you got to fight. What's up with that, right? But no. Deontay Wilder should get 15% of 100%. No one's gonna do that. I don't care what you're talking about. But anyway, they asking Louis the Real King Kong Ortiz whose fault it is. He's like Joshua. Period. Right? Just like everyone else is. And Eddie Hearn. Period. Just like Carl Froch just said yesterday. Period. There is no another after 50 million. Just like I told you guys, after 50 million, there's nothing to talk about anymore. To most people in the know, I don't know any of them left. Right? The only thing you will hear pro Joshua and Eddie Hearn is Joshua's the A side. No one's doubting that. But we're going soon. That's going to be a problem. You're going to see. It's going to tides will turn too quickly. That everybody is getting to the point where Louis the Real King Ortiz is getting irked by people even asking about like there's a question of whose fault that is. That's how his answers were. He said he has no respect for Anthony Joshua. None. All right. Think about that. This is your heavyweight colleague. Has none. Right? Because he was signed for Eddie Hearn to fight him, and he didn't. That didn't happen. And what did he say a year ago, Louis the Real King Kong Ortiz? So you can get mad at him. A year ago, he said Anthony Joshua is wrapped in cotton, right? Because of what's going on, guys. But whatever, you're not gonna say it. So he's like, for all these guys gonna be talking, none of them wants to step up to fight me, And so I'm just saying, what you guys got to think about here. This guy said he could be 50 years old and beat these guys. He's like, why did Joshua want to fight me? Even why Wilder won't rematch me right away. Because they know what time it is, right? Now, let me get to Wilder for a second. Wilder rematching Louis the Real King Kong Ortiz, right? Me personally, no. No, I'm not going to fight the most dangerous guy twice before anybody does it once, right? So they can say I haven't fought nobody afterwards anyway. I've been saying that for a long time. Wilder probably going to do this because Wilder don't care. Right? He's going to probably do. He shouldn't. Two things he shouldn't do. Shouldn't sign that $15 million deal at all, right? Because if somebody we're going to make $100 million, and somebody asking me that means I don't like their character because they think someone is so much better than another one, and I don't understand how that happens after going to the toilet. We all go to the toilet and do the number 2. That is a very humbling experience. After that, you should know that you're not better than anybody. So ain't nobody worth 85% and one worth 15. It's just not. And anybody who thinks that way has a character problem. You're the problem in society, right? While we have all these differences in society. No, it's just not like that. That's way too much for anybody, and no one's worth that much more than another person that's doing the exact same thing. No, if you're still thinking like that, you have a problem. So at the end of the day, there is no way that Homeboy should be getting that way. And Louis the Real King Kong Ortiz, he has no respect for this guy. He said he would beat him up. He would. I'm gonna put the article in the description box, by the way, so you can get mad at him. He'll beat him up. He'll hit him with left hooks to the body, and he would beat the piss out of him. That's what he said, right? About Anthony Joshua. So the question here is, will somebody shut him up? Doma Sports Talk, worldwide, and I'm up out of here, y'all.